present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Welcome to another edition of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. After the recent controversy about depraved and perverting messages being conveyed in some song recordings when they're listened to backwards, I'm pleased to confirm that this programme does no such thing. If it's depraved and perverting messages you're after, we suggest you listen to this programme forwards, as intended. And here to dabble with your unconscious mind, unless you're able to stay awake, are on my right, Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke-Taylor. On my left, Barry Cryer, and back in his chair at last, Graeme Garden. Regular listeners will recall that our regular scorer, Samantha, has been away for the past few weeks, engaged in the making of a short film overseas. In her absence, it's her Scandinavian replacement, Sven, who's been doing all the scoring. Due to enormous public demand, would you please welcome for the first time in the history of this programme, our two scorers, Samantha and Sven. I'm proud to say that normally we wouldn't have the budget to afford two scorers on a costly high-tech programme such as this. However, both our teams have, quite unbeknown to them, generously donated half their wages today to fund the enterprise. So, Sven and Samantha, the £7.49p in this jam jar will be yours after the show. Right, we'll start with the round entitled Last Episode. In this round, the aim is to suggest a line likely to close a long-running radio or TV series and to clear the airwaves to make room for personalities who could do with a little more coverage, such as Terry Wogan and Jeremy Beadle. I shall supply the names of the programmes, but to completely put you off, I've instructed Colin Sell to try and play their theme tunes. Barry, your programme is Prisoner Cell Block H.
Who left that bleeding door open? It all escaped. That would end the programme, wouldn't it? It's a good round, this.
Graeme, your programme's a film, in fact a series of films. It's the James Bond series.
Bond. Now look here, Q. I'm tired of this tape you've been playing on the car stereo. I'm going to press the eject button.
That would end it.
Tim, since you and Willie are already behind on points, I've got two programmes.
Head on laughs.
You can have two programmes. You've got two programmes, so you can double the score. The first one is Question of Sport, and the second one, Home and Away. Question of Sport first.
That would kill it off, having Colin Sell playing the signature. Now, this question is for you, Ian. Look at the screen. Here we see your wife entering a room. She draws the curtains, nice curtains, by the way, and switches the bedside light on. There's a knock at the door, and as you see, a man comes in. Now, it's Bill Beaumont. What happens next?
Right, Tim, now, what about Home and Away?
We can't have Home and Away this week because it's a draw.
Right, Willie, you do London's Burning.
All right. What's that? What's Colin doing on the piano? He'll clean it up himself, don't worry.
Enter left, a fireman. Bad news. London's burnt.
That it?
That was all I could think of. They'll do a spin-off, they'll move to Reading.
Right, teams, the next game's called Antithetical Duets, and it calls for supreme mental dexterity, perfect pitch, and someone to explain the title. These are the rules as I understand them. Each team has a song. The first team starts to sing their song until I do this, at which point the other team start to sing their song, and when I do this, again, the first team should start singing their song again from the exact point where they left off, and so on. When I do this, I've pressed the wrong buzzer. Barry and Graeme, will you start to sing Roses of Piccadilly? And Tim and Willie, your song is Red Roses for a Blue Lady. Barry and Graeme, you can start.
Roses are shining in Piccadilly, in the hush.
Red roses for a blue lady. Mr. Florist, take my order, please. We have a silly
Of the silvery dew, roses are flowering in Piccadilly, home and away.
But these pretty flowers chase the blues away. Wrap up some red.
But there's never a rose like you
For a blue lady.
and the roses will die.
Send them to the sweetest out
With the summertime and our rose be
in
fine.
town. And if they do the trick, I'll hurry back to pick.
But there's one rose that dies.
Best white orchid for her wedding gown.
Okay, well done, teams. Very good. Now on to a game called Sounds Peculiar, which incidentally was an original suggestion for the title of this programme. Another one was Sounds Rubbish. Teams, I shall be playing you some unusual sound effects, which I'd like you to identify. We're going to start with you, Barry, and this one's for you.
That's the Red Sea being parted by Charleston Heston.
Graeme, here's your sound.
Ying tang ying tang ying tang ying tang ying tang in a light bulb. Ying tang ying tang ying tang ying tang in a light bulb.
Disaster strikes the Prince of Wales Truss.
And finally, Willie, here's one for you.
It is William Rees-Mogg, engaged in gratuitous sex and violins.
Excellent. Extensive scientific research carried out on behalf of this programme has revealed that most dogs are able to understand a surprising amount of the films their owners like to watch on television. They struggle a bit during a Peter Greenaway, but don't we all? Teams, I'd like you please to suggest some films that dog lovers might enjoy watching with their dogs.
Would you like me to offer you one?
I would, Willie,
All
yes,
right.
please.
The Man with the Golden Retriever.
Beatles film Welp.
K9.5 Weeks, starring Kim Bassett-Hound. Just a dream.
Graeme?
The Doberman always rings twice. Starring Barbara Bach and David Yip.
Not to mention Deborah Kerr. Also appears in A Tale of Two Shih Tzus.
Also an Irish film, The Turd Man, starring Jeremy Beadle.
Watch out for Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Fiddler on the Woof.
Back to the Future. The Hound of Music, starring Spaniel Massey.
Chihuahua Dundee.
Michael Crawford in Whoopsie Apocalypse.
Any more?
Days of Wine and Rover.
Raging Bulldog with Haile Selassie.
And Pooper Scooper Man.
And
During
the intermission, Michael Caine in The Beagle Has Landed.
Reach for the Sky Terrier with Kennel Moore. Playing the lead.
Lassie.
Okay. Now, here's a very amusing game and another firm favourite of Samantha's. I shall randomly select some popular gramophone records and play them on my music centre for team members to sing along to. After a few moments, through the magic of technology, the sound will disappear. If on its return you're still in time with the music, I shall be awarding points, and points mean prizes. What do points mean? Prizes! Shut up. This week's prize is a completely house-trained colony of African gorillas. Graeme, will you join the immaculate Cockney accent of Dick Van Dyke singing Chim Chim Cheree?
Oh, if I must. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cheree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cheroo. Good luck will rub off when I shakes hands with you. Or blow me a kiss. 2, 3, 4. And that's lucky too. Now as the ladder of life has been sprung, you may think a swoop's on the bottommost rung. Though I spends me time in the ashes and smoke, in the whole wide world there's no happier bloke. Chim, wait for me, Dick.
Thank you, David Bellamy. Now, you didn't get very close.
No.
I have to say that, Graeme.
I'm very pleased about that.
But you get 3 marks anyway. Tim, I'd like you and Frankie Vaughan to sing Hello, Dolly.
Hello, Dolly, this is Frank. Dolly, it's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, I can tell, Dolly. You're still glowing, you're still growing, you're still going strong. I feel the room swaying for the band's playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. 2, 3, 4, so take a rap, fellas, find her an empty lap.
Edging closer all the time.
Oh, closer than Frankie.
Hello, comic.
Willie, would you join your old friend Lee Marvin and sing Wandering Star?
Wheels are made for rolling, mules are made to pack. Never seen a sight that didn't look better looking back.
Dogs will enjoy that as well, quite frankly. This is a programme for dogs.
Right, Barry, would you put this on your hair and sing The Wanderer with Dion?
Type of guy who will never settle down. Where pretty girls are, well, you know that I'm around. I kiss them and I love them, 'cause to me they're all the same. I hug them and I squeeze them, they don't even know my name. They call me the Wanderer, yeah, the Wanderer.
I roam around. Well, there's Flo on my left arm and there's Mary on my right. And Janie is the girl that I'll be with.
The winner. And now a game called Suitcases, which listeners might like to play at home instead of listening to this program. Our teams have decided to go on holiday to escape the endless parade of showbiz gala evenings and baying fans. They have to pack their suitcases for this holiday, but entirely with objects beginning with a certain letter, which I shall give them. The other team is allowed to challenge if they think an object won't be needed or won't fit into the suitcase. Willie and Tim, your letter is A. Start packing.
A piece of soap. A towel. A toothbrush.
A
Challenge from Graeme.
female companion.
Challenge from Graeme.
Yeah, I think it's the word that has to be
Nitpicking again.
Nitpicking, I know.
Yes.
But
Oh, I see.
Right. We'll give you another chance, Tim.
An armadillo. That's the buxom woman I was looking for.
An elastoplast.
What?
Challenge from Graeme.
an elastoplast.
It's the only way I can get to pronounce it right.
That's fair enough.
Right.
Yeah,
Art Royal.
challenge from Barry.
Folding.
No, pureed.
Ah, fair enough. Carry on.
Parasols.
And the same to you, mate. Agony aunt. Made up.
Challenge from Barry.
Specify which agony aunt.
Why?
I want to know if she'll fit.
Challenge.
It's a deflated Claire Rayner.
Yeah.
And Tim gets to blow her up.
Where's the
Carry on.
explosive?
A lot of unsuccessful challenges so far.
An other armadillo.
Alan Ladd.
Avril Angers.
Archie Andrews.
Amazing Grace.
Challenge from Graeme. Graeme, you challenged.
Yeah, I don't think you can have Archie Andrews without Peter Brough, and that starts with a PB.
Yes, I'll uphold that. Will you carry on, Barry and Graeme? Your letter is B.
Oh, right. The Borgias.
Challenge from Tim.
That starts with T.
And you'd be well advised not to drink it.
No, I'll turn that down in the interest of balance.
That begins with B as
A
well.
balance.
On you go.
Borgias the.
A bust.
Butter Mountain. Billericay.
Challenge from Tim.
How can you take the town of Billericay? The
Two selected inhabitants of same. Very small. Crouching.
No, I don't think I'll allow that.
They're very good
Carry on
friends.
with
Don't
A.
point the finger.
You've got a few more A's there, I think. Tim.
An ant.
What?
An ant! You started it.
An anteater.
An armchair.
Challenge from Graeme.
In a suitcase. An ant.
Well, not for long, not with the anteater. It'll all be got to
Go on,
feed
Willie.
the anteater somehow, haven't you?
Willie, go on.
Oh, an armada.
An ant.
Challenge from somebody or other.
Yes. No, I thought Armada was pushing it a bit.
How many?
Pushing the boat out.
All right.
All right,
Yes,
we'll
it was,
withdraw the
yeah.
Armada.
I'll give you that. Any more B's?
Ambrose and his orchestra.
A bucket.
Oh, that's an A. No, you wouldn't want
That's
that.
an A, yeah.
What was that, a bucket?
A bucket, yes. Yes, a bucket.
A bladderwort.
Annika Rice.
No challenge.
Don't challenge.
Yeah, Tim, you challenged.
I want to know why you want to take Annika Rice on holiday.
Well, the best bit starts with a B.
Right, go on, quick. I'll have to hurry you along,
A
team.
billabong.
A beadle.
No, they can have that. All they're going to really rock the duck. That'll make up for anything Annika has to throw at me. All her
Belgium.
bees are out the window.
Yes, I'll accept that challenge. Have you got any more A's, you two? Challenge from Graeme.
They didn't challenge.
Wrong, you didn't challenge.
An A to Z or wherever it is we're going.
An E-flat baboon.
I'm going to ask you...
I want to know why Barry's packing our suitcase.
Yeah. I'm going to ask, at this crucial juncture, I'm going to ask the audience who they think won. Who won, them or them?
Colin Sell.
No,
Tiebreaker.
Colin Sell. Right, in that case...
Well done, Colin.
Funny you should mention that almost forgotten name, because our next round will require the services of Colin Sell. Colin, you may not know, was playing the piano in the 60s with a number of groups that went on to make it under a different name after he'd left. There was Earth, Wind and Colin Sell, Sonny and Sell, and of course Colin Sell and his Rolling Stones. Only the last of these failed to improve in his absence. Anyway, this game's called Singer and the Song, and in it I shall be asking team members to sing a well-known song in the style of a famous personality. Willie, you can start this one. Will you sing The Girl That I Marry as Tony Benn?
Oh, raspberry balloons. The girl that I marry will have to be as soft and as pink as a nursery. The girl I call my own will wear satins and laces and smell of cologne. Her nails will be polished and in her hair she'll wear a gardenia, and I'll be there instead of flitting. I'll be shitting next to her and she'll purr like a kitten. A doll I can carry, the girl that I marry must be...
It comes from smoking a pipe. Barry, will you sing Buddy Holly's Not Fade Away as Ian Paisley?
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be. You're gonna give your love to me. I wanna love you night and day. You know my love not fade away. My love is bigger than a Cadillac. I try to show it and you drive me back. Your love for me has got to be real, for you to know just how I feel. Oh God, I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be. You're gonna give your love to me. A love to last more than just one day. A love that's love and not fade away.
Graeme Garden, here's one for you. Will you sing My Way as George Formby? Cue Colin Sell.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case of which I'm certain. I've lived a life this full, I've travelled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. But then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exception. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. When the little ukulele in the eye.
Right, and it's up to you now, Tim, to sing I Want to Be Like You as John Major.
King of the swingers, yes I am the jungle VIP. I've reached the top and I had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I want to be a man cub, and stroll right into town and be just like the other men. I'm tired of monkeying around. Oh, I want to be like you. I want to be like you. I want to be like you. Is it true? An ape like me can't learn to be. Me too. Oh no, I can't.
Well, I'm sorry to report that Samantha and Sven have done nothing but giggle and exchange telephone numbers throughout this programme, so nobody's got any points at all. You might have just as well have stayed at home.
What did you call me in the middle of that, Willie?
I was just pointing to the
Are you
want.
having a private conversation?
Oh, want.
I want to be like you.
Oh, I see. I didn't think it was
Do you
want.
mind?
Yes.
I'm introducing the last round.
Well, carry on.
Yeah. Don't mind us. Carry on. Anyway, I said...
All right. Let's finish off with a round of limericks. Teams, I shall supply you individually with the first line, which I would like you to continue taking one line at a time. And the theme this week is transport. Okay, Graeme? Your first line is, if you're hoping to travel by train...
If you're hoping to travel by train, then you're totally out of your brain.
You'll be squashed in the rush.
The compartment's a crush.
And you're wedged next to Robbie Coltrane.
Tim, your first line is, in London, if travelling by car...
In London, if travelling by car, chances are you won't get very far. How true, they say.
It's deeply unpleasant.
Ah, Mornington Crescent.
Ha 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 ha.
Here's one for you, Barry. When travelling in Holland by bike...
When travelling in Holland by bike, something happened that I didn't like.
I had a mishap.
When I hit a Dutch cap.
And my finger got stuck in a dike.
Jolly good. Willie, your first line is, when deciding to travel by plane...
When deciding to travel by plane, you'll find it a hell of a strain.
The legroom's too small.
There's no room at all.
And you're wedged next to Robbie again.
Right, that's all we have time for. Join us again next time. From all of us here, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Willie Rushton, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Graeme Garden were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to what is very sadly the last programme in our current series of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. And that spontaneous outburst of communal weeping is the ideal note upon which to introduce the teams today, who are on my right, Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke-Taylor. And on my left, Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. And would you please welcome again our two scorers. On my right, and with more muscles than a well-stocked shellfish wholesaler, Sven. And on my left, the lady who's long been massaging our figures, the lovely Samantha. Our first round is called Double Feature. Further to the recent concern about the continued poverty of the British film industry, a new cost-cutting method has been announced, which involves making new films from the remains of two or more old ones from around the world. So, teams, I'd like you to supply me with some of the resulting titles. We'll start with you, Graeme Garden.
Oh, right. Gossip from the studios.
That's Barry's role, no?
That's right. Well, according to Baz Bam Big Boy in the Daily Mail, George Formby is set to star in a remake of The Onion Field, Murphy's War and Silence of the Lambs, and they're going to make Lancashire Hot Pot. There's a clash there. I heard they were going to combine Bonfire of the Vanities and Silence of the Lambs, the new film called The French Farmers Are Coming.
Tim.
The producers of Pinocchio and Nightmare on Elm Street are going to produce the Jeremy Beadle story.
They're going to couple...
Oh, well, not in public, I trust.
No. The old Laurence Olivier's The Entertainer and Hans Christian Andersen and call it When Larry Met Danny.
They're going to combine Wild Geese 2 with the production of Gandhi to produce Goosey Goosey Gandhi.
Thelma and Louise, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, The Shining, The Colour of Money in the Wrong Box, to make a new film called Louise Botting and Money Box.
That's always on when I want light entertainment.
Always. They're going to combine In Bed with Madonna and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest to make In Bed with Flu. I Know Where I'm Going, Pony Express and The Tender Trap, a new film called I'm Going for a Pony and Trap.
A nun's story is being transplanted onto the Hunchback of Notre Dame entitled Virgin on the Ridiculous. That's a remake.
Day of the Zombies and Three Men and a Little Lady, the Liberal Democrat Conference.
Okay.
And there's yet another remake of The Tempest, this one starring Norman Wisdom, called Storm in Norman.
Very good, that's it.
Gone with the Wind and Backdraft, Gordon Bennett. Who did that?
And now we definitely are going on to the next round. Time for another musical round, and I use the term inadvisedly. Teams, I'd like you to sing a song of my choosing, taking care to censor with the aid of our sophisticated in-house buzzer system any words liable to cause offence to the innocent and impressionable ears of Samantha and Sven. Despite this rigorous musical censorship, the game will still include Colin Sell. Tim and Willie, will you start with Lily Marlene?
Underneath the lantern lies a barricade. Darling, I remember the way you used to. 'Twas there that you tenderly, that you, me, you'd always, my lily of the land, light, my own Lily Marlene. Orders came for in somewhere over there, all confined to, was more than I could bear. I knew you were in the street, I heard your feet, but could not. My lily of the land, light, my own Lily Marlene. It's not come.
Over to you, Barry and Graham. Now your song is Strolling.
Strolling. Oh.
Just in the cool of the evening air. I don't envy the rich in their, for a is phony. I'd rather shanks his pony when I'm with the light of the moon above. Every night I go out and I know my is when I'm with the one-eyed.
Right. Well, now let's play smugglers and customs officers.
I'd rather play doctors and nurses. Oh, it's your turn in the barrel.
Team
Miss
members,
Samantha.
order, please. Team members will attempt to smuggle illicit items through customs by concealing them in longer words or phrases. The customs officers can challenge at any time. Barry and Graham, your objects to smuggle through are types of biscuit or cake.
Oh. Well, this is just a picture of Gary Glitter without his wig. Sort of Gary Baldy. And, got that one through.
Excuse me, sir, could you just come back a moment?
Challenge from Tim.
Is that a Gary Baldy biscuit I heard? Sorry.
I think it was, yes.
Oh,
you score a point for that. Sven
enough.
thinks you score a point for that, but Samantha's not too sure about it.
Well, no, we have nothing else to declare apart from a bottle of brandy snapped up at the duty-free.
Some wacky turtles, ninja nuts, I call them.
Yeah. I always drink brandy when I'm feeling rich, tea when I'm not so rich.
This case is so full, it's chocker. Late, are we? Oh.
Tim, challenge again.
It was the brandy that you're not allowed to bring through. I don't know. Have you read this?
I have. It's a wonderful scene on page 137.
Old 78 here, brother. Can you spare a dime? Oh, it's just under a sponge. And, a birthday card. That's upside down. Upside down. And,
biscuits and cakes, of course, that is.
Biscuits and cakes,
Just biscuits, I thought you were doing.
No, biscuits and cakes was the brief given.
Upside down cake, then.
Upside down.
Well, you're a pair of jammy dodgers, aren't you? It must be crackers.
Picture the royal family here. Used to be the Windsors, didn't they? What were they called before that?
Mountbatten.
Oh, yeah. Well, in the English, Mountbatten, yes.
Oh, no, in the German. It was
German, it was...
Almond Slice, wasn't it?
Did you say Mountbatten?
Yes.
Right, fine.
Right.
They're
going to seed over there.
Yeah.
Is that a biscuit or a cake?
Oh, I don't know. We've got a penguin here who's in the club. Pushing a wagon wheel to the Ritz.
Challenge from Willie.
Pushing cake.
Yes, I
For
accept.
charity, presumably.
Well, it's been very pleasant to hobnob with you here.
Yes, indeed, it has, indeed. Established some common background, our Harrow roots, and...
Have you got much more of this? Willie and Tim, your objects to smuggle through are Walt Disney characters.
Come in, Brooke-Taylor, Minimus. How are your elder brothers, Huey and Dewey? How do you feel?
Well, to be honest, Doc, I feel a little sleepy. Dopey, bashful, sleazy. Grumpy and yet strangely happy.
Challenge from Graham.
Brooke-Taylor Minnie Mouse.
Thank you.
Not much gets past Graham.
A pretty girl is like a billody. No, that's another thing. Well done, old duck.
Doctor, I met this appalling American the other day. Kept calling me Jim. Asking questions like, what's that stupid game you Brits play with a bat and ball, Jim? Minute cricket or something? He calls
Bat and Ball was a Disney title, wasn't it?
No, it's a cake, you fool.
Oh, it's a cake.
Sorry. A biscuit, you know.
A bat and ball cake.
Yes.
Oh, we missed that one.
He caused a hell of a hullabaloo and even managed to break my priceless Chippendale chair.
Look here, drop your Mickeys.
My what?
Your Mickey Mouse's trousers. Blondes aren't necessarily dumb, Bo Derek leaps to mind. Rub it with this balm, be careful. That was a very subtle one.
Oh, that was...
Or,
yes?
Rub it with ragu, feeling as you do.
Challenge from Barry.
I didn't understand that one.
I'll do it again, because I had trouble with it. Or...
Challenge from Graham.
That's goofy.
Oh, that must be it.
Goofy thing as you do.
Rub it with ragu feeling. That's very good.
Ragu-fee.
Your deal, Sven.
It's complete Mowgli.
We're going to hurry along to the next game.
What a winner.
Which invariably contains generous portions of humour. It's called tag wrestling and is similar to it, yet different from the sport of tag wrestling. The difference is that there's no wrestling. The similarity is that the teams will be wearing the customary leotards. I shall give each team...
Thank you.
I shall give each team the last line of a story and then start one of them off telling a story to fill their punchline. And then when bored or irritable, I shall make a noise like this. And a member of the opposing team will have to take up the story to make it fit their punchline, and so on. Take down your punchlines, please. Steady, Samantha.
Not in these leotards.
Right, Tim and Willie, this is your punchline. Very well done, Mr. Ike, said Her Majesty, on handing over the Jim will fix it badge. And yours, Barry and Graham, is... And all the residents of Swindon were delighted that the world sausage juggling record was finally broken. Right, Tim and Willie, you've had the longest time to think, or whatever you do on this programme. Will you start off your story?
Mr. Ike, rising early again on the third day, set out in his turquoise morning coat for Buckingham Palace. He walked across the lake at St. James's Park and through the gates and up into the queue which is formed at the bottom of the stairs going up to the Royal Palace.
God, right. God, complete. Oh.
Sven's mouth to mouth is a bit rough.
How do you know?
I'm watching.
Carry on. Carry on, Graham.
Juggling sausages the while. In no time at all, he was aboard a Boeing 747 headed for the Himalayas. Landing at Kathmandu, he made his way to the top of a distant peak and sat at the foot of a guru. There he spent many long years.
I know the feeling.
And was never heard of again. Meanwhile, the Queen was fulfilling her engagements in Swindon.
Hi there, guys and gals, said the person she was visiting, because the Queen was attempting to break the world speed record. Where am I going? On the Jimmy Savile show. And the only way she could do it was with the help of her little green man, Ike. Or Eisenhower, as he used to be called. A good general. And put me out of my misery. Well, you know what it is when you're driving to Swindon, you get all this strange feeling that you've seen Her Majesty and you've seen Jimmy Savile and you've seen David Icke.
But these are mere hallucinations. We deal in facts in this story. In Swindon, the residents were en fete, because some great news had turned up, Swindon being one of the great sausage centres of the world.
That from now on, sausages were to be banned within the city limits. Where's David Icke? Oh, he's in the Himalayas, isn't he? The little-known town of Swindon in Tibet. Her Majesty finally arrived, panting heavily, having crawled on her stomach all the way from Swindon, England. There she happily met, sitting on a yak fur,
a little wizened Tibetan monk who had grave news for her. Mr. Ike, he gone, said the old man. Hurrying back to Swindon in England, where, as you remember, sausages had been banned, the Queen was surprised and yet somehow delighted to find that the citizens were overcoming the ban by throwing the sausages from one end of the town to the other without actually the pieces of meat passing through the environments of Swindon itself.
Causing all sorts of tempests and deluge and the end of the world, as foretold by the aforesaid Mr. Ike, who in another carnation had appeared in Swindon, England. And because of this
enormous... green carnation.
A green. Excellent. Excellent. Very well done, Mr. Ike, said Her Majesty, on handing over the Jim'll Fix-It badge. That's the end.
Even I was surprised by that twist to the tale.
Well done, Graham and Barry.
Jeffrey
Now, listen. We're all aware of the delicate intricacies of emotional relationships, and none less than Sven and Samantha, who, from their continued giggling together, appear about to embark on one of their own. Will you shut up? Teams, in order to help our listeners through some of the potholes, would you please suggest some lines it would be worth avoiding whilst at the altar with a potential bride-to-be? Graham, will you start, please?
Words at the altar for the potential wife-to-be. I do.
Or, oh, what a lovely dress. Can't wait to try it on.
Do I take this woman? Would you?
Guess who's coming on the honeymoon? Giles Brandreth.
Don't look, the vicar's got a bogey.
What's your sister's phone number?
Oh, are those flowers for me?
My God, if you're half the woman your mother was.
I also asked the organist to play the birdie song when we leave the church.
You light up, love. Never mind the veil.
Now, aren't you glad you wore the black latex outfit?
Incidentally, I lied about the money.
This wedding ring used to be Elizabeth Taylor's. It's a lucky one.
Any more? Right, well, now we're going to play a game called Mornington Crescent. And since you're all old hands, we'll play the version of the game preferred by Samuel Pepys. Pudding Lane will be reinstated, but look out for the fire damage. Right, we'll start with you, Graham.
Pudding Lane.
Mornington Crescent.
Oh. Humph! Just warming up.
Well,
Straight into that, Humph.
What?
I think you'll find we've won that one, Hump.
Oh, we're going to have another
faster
round.
than sumo.
Right, we'll carry on now.
It depends under what rules,
Yes.
sure.
Oh, no, come on, best of two.
No, yeah, best of two. All right, all right. Only, let's have a round of applause first for Tim Brooke-Taylor. Not for any particular reason, but... OK, well, we'll start now with you, Tim. Go on.
Pudding Lane.
Mornington. Oh, we can't do that.
Yeah. Kenton Road.
Earls Court Road. Wipe the smile off his dog-eared face.
No. I'm just deciding which is the best of two choices.
Pepys' day, they didn't have a time limit, did they?
Go on, Graham. I'm going to have to hurry you along.
Hello, Peeps.
Oval.
Oval?
Yes.
Pudding Lane. So, Baker Street.
Osterley Park.
How did you get there?
That's the figures.
It's a long way home. Hammersmith Broadway.
Turnpike Lane.
Leicester Square.
Tooting Broadway.
Where's he going? He's all over the place. Really? Oh, Hanger Lane.
Bank.
What?
You heard.
I could have asked. No, Lower Regent Street.
Mornington Crescent.
Yeah.
Too easy.
Right, our next round is a musical one called One Song to the Tune of Another, in which teams should endeavour to sing one song to the tune of another. That means they must sing the words of one song to the tune of a different one. Takes a bit of a time to explain, but it pays to have a firm grasp of the rules. Colin Sell will accompany you, teams, which means that he'll be playing the piano while you sing. Is that understood?
Yes, Humphrey.
Tough, I know, but rules are rules. Willie, will you start by singing the words of Let's Twist Again to the aria from The Marriage of Figaro?
Let's twist again like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again like we did last year. Don't you remember when things were really humming? Yeah, let's twist again, twisting time is here. Yeah, round and round, up and down we go again. Oh, baby, make you know you love me so, and then 2, 3. Let's twist again like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again like we did last year. Come on, let's twist again. Things were really humming. Yeah, let's twist again, for twisting time is here.
I thought that was rotten.
I played the tune.
Barry, will you sing the words of Making Whoopee to the tune of Mozart's Turkish March, please?
Lead me to it. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous, he answers twice. It's really killing that he's so willing to make whoopee. Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture the same sweet love nest, think what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious it even sows. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. That's what you get, folks, for making whoopee.
Okay, Tim, your turn now. To the tune of The Hall of the Mountain King, I'd like you to sing the words of the recent hit single I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred.
I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave me. I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. I'm too sexy for Milan, too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan. And I'm too sexy for your party, too sexy for your party. No way I'm disco dancing, I'm a model, you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk, yeah, on the catwalk, yeah. I do my little turn on the catwalk. I'm too sexy for my car, too sexy for my car, too sexy for my car, I'm too sexy my hat.
Graeme Garden.
Could you ask Sven to get off my knee? Please. Yes, you are a big boy.
I knew it was a mistake to have 2 scorers. By Graeme, would you sing the words of Summer Holiday to the tune of Torridor's March from Carmen, please?
We're all going on a summer holiday. No more working for a week or 2. Fun and laughter on a summer holiday. No more worries for me or for you. For a week or 2, we're going where the sun shines brightly. We're going where the sea is blue. We've seen it on the movies. Now let's see if it's true. Everybody has a summer holiday, doing things they always wanted to. So we're going on a summer holiday to make our dreams come true.
Well, in the immortal words of the great Andy Pandy and his inseparable soulmate Teddy, it's nearly time to go home, time to stop play. And it would seem that once more we're without an end-of-term score, as Samantha and Sven appear to have eloped. Who with, I don't know. Oh, well, let's finish off the series with a round of limericks. Right. Teams, I shall supply you each with the first line, which I'd like you to complete, taking 1 line each. Tim, here's your line. When drinking a cup of Earl Grey,
my trousers began to decay.
I clutched at my zip.
But the old PG tip was determined to have its own way.
Barry, here's your first line. Admirers of Lapsang Souchong
Always bang on a very large gong.
Like J. Arthur Rank.
Who we'd all like to thank.
For kindly not coming along.
Willie, line for you. Consuming too much herbal tea.
Consuming too much herbal tea can cause havoc when having a pee.
When out on the razzle,
You tend to pass Basil.
And last night, old Basil passed me.
Right, Graeme, the last limerick of the series, a heavy responsibility. Here's your first line. When alone with a cup of Darjeeling.
Darjeeling? I observed that the brew was congealing.
It set like meringue.
And went off with a bang.
I found myself stuck to the ceiling.
Right, well, that's it. That's it, the end of the programme and the end of the series, too. I hope we shall be joining you again, and I hope you'll be joining us again. Until then, from all of us, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sells setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sells, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. When I said I'm sorry I haven't a clue just then, that wasn't because I'd lost my script or become suddenly very forgetful. It is, of course, the name of the programme. Oh. You can't be too careful with this lot, I tell you. Before I say anything else, I'll introduce the teams. Willie Rushton. This is Tim Brooke-Taylor. And Barry Cryer, I'd like you to say hello to Paul Merton. Hello. Once again, I have to report that the lovely Samantha, our score girl, is still detained overseas, embroiled in a small film for limited release. Mail order, I believe. In the meantime, will you please welcome back the equally glamorous Sven. We've had a lot of letters asking whether Sven might be able to do a little more on the programme. To this end, we brought him in earlier for a brief audition to see what he'd be able to contribute to this very demanding show. Here's a short excerpt of how he got on. Personally, I'm not sure how he'd fit in exactly. What do you think, Colin Sells? No? Thumbs down. Well, this is a game called Misleading Advice. With its perfect climate, strong currency and easy parking, Britain holds many attractions for the interested tourist, as Sven can vouch. So, teams, I'd like you to come up with some suggestions and guidelines for the first-time visitor to these shores. And Barry, will you start?
Skateboarders should head for Westminster Abbey. Start slowly and then build.
Well, in Scotland, don't worry, haggis is just the Gaelic word for a vegetarian dish.
As we approach 1992, driving on the right-hand side of the road is now optional.
The citizens of Glasgow love to hear foreigners imitating their accents, especially in a pub on a Friday night.
Barry, we'll do another round of that. Let's do it in the right order this time. Barry.
Traffic wardens are always addressed as shove it.
Willie.
I have nothing more to offer you. My brain just died.
Honest at least. You get a mark for being honest.
If more people were honest like me, it'd be a much shorter programme.
If you need to get across London in a hurry, try the Bakerloo line.
Language students are advised to copy the vowel sounds of a Mr. Derek Jameson.
Men, try midnight orienteering on Hampstead Heath.
Barbara Windsor is a member of the royal family.
Okay, that's all, is it? Right, we'll go on to the next game, and this is a musical one. It's a round called Singing Sprint. One team has to sing a song as fast as they can, and then the opposing team should sing a different song of identical length and try and beat the first team's time. I shall be awarding extra points for sensitivity of rendition. Colin Sell, if you wouldn't mind blowing your nose and pulling yourself together, we'll begin with Willie and Tim singing Hey Jude. Colin Sell. Cue Colin Sell.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad, take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid, you won't make it dark and get her. And if you let her under your skin, you begin to make it better. And any time you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain, don't carry the world upon your shoulders. But when you know there's a fool who plays the fool, I'll make the world a little colder.
That was in 33.04 seconds. Paul and Barry, you've got a lot of work to do. Will you sing You'll Never Walk Alone? Colin?
When you walk through the storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is golden sky and the sweet of a song of a lark. Walk on for the wind, walk on for the rain, those winds you toss and blow. Walk on with hope in your heart, you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
Tune, please.
That was good.
What's shorter than that?
You won that, Barry, you won that, so you needn't keep on about it. Our next game called Apples and Pears. It will not have escaped the notice of our more discerning listeners that we're lucky enough to have two genuine Cockneys on the show today, in the form of Paul Merton and Barry Cryer. This game is based on good old Cockney rhyming slang, which was the only language Paul and Barry knew when they were nippers, and which is still practiced today in some universities. One team translates the names of famous people, places, or things into that lovable jargon, while the other team has to translate them back. Okay, Tim, I'd like you to go first, please.
I've got a touch of the Emmas.
Now, stick to the show. Touch of the Emmas. Emma Nicholson, not an easy rhyme. Emma Peel. Emma Freud.
That's right.
Freud. Singular.
Plural.
Plural. Oh, you have my sympathy. I think you'll be sitting very comfortably here.
You got it right.
That's very good. Yeah, big round of applause for Barry. Barry, let's have one from you.
This is a famous person. Avia Dardu.
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 Hitler. Oh, so warm.
Late arrival
He
of
was,
Hitler's
you know.
ball. Dardu.
Dardu.
Dardu. Here come the police. No.
So I'm amazed.
I'm willing for you to tell us now,
What
Barry.
is Avia short for Have You Got Your Belt On? Elton and Dadu Ron John. Elton John. Avia Dadu.
Minus 10 points for having to explain it. Okay, Willie.
I just thought of another bit of misleading advice, but I've forgotten it. Here comes old Drop-Tat.
Drop-Dat.
Drop-Tat.
Drop-Dat.
Drop-Tat. Drop-Tat the font, Norman Lamont.
Ah!
Well known. I'm trying to get some pace here and get going. Maybe I listen to Gardner's question time.
Okay, Paul.
He's a bit of a bouffant hare.
Bouffant hare. Neil Kinnock.
No.
Beehive. Beehive.
Beehive itself. Is that?
No.
No?
I'm not allowed to guess, am I?
Kind of.
Yes, you are. Yeah, go on, Ben.
Lyle Blair.
That's exactly right. But then we spoke this language as youngsters.
Oh, we did.
You in Leeds and
Yes.
you in Morden in Surrey.
Born within the sound of Bow Lake, so
I get all my mouse at Ratner's.
Mousetrap.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, any more? Barry?
Harket off the hello. Famous person. Harket off the hello.
Listen, half-cut.
Hark at him, Tim. Off the hook, Brooke. Hello, Sailor Taylor. Tim Brooke-Taylor.
I can see this catching on.
I'm adopting Willie's principle of pace.
Air Sea.
What?
Air Sea Rescue, Ceausescu.
You could have done with it.
He's the right Richard. Richard III, Douglas Hurd.
And not only that.
Don't kick me in the Victorias.
Okay, let's go.
I once heard a fella say he's a bit of an all quiet on the Western, but you know.
We'll hurry on to the next game now. As we turn our attention to history in a game called Commentaries. Teams, I'd like you to provide a brief commentary on a certain historical event, but in the style of my choosing. And we're going to start with you, Barry. Will you describe the Battle of Hastings in the style of Pam Ayres?
'Twas the night before the Battle of Hastings, and King Harold feared the day yet to come. So he went round to inspect all his archers. Rum-ti-tum-ti-tum, tum-ti-tum-ti-tum. He asked one of his trusty bowmen to demonstrate his art, but to his sorrow. The arrow he fired flew everywhere, and the king said, he'll have somebody's eye out tomorrow. The end.
Paul, I rather enjoyed Barry's Pam Ayres. So would you comment on the birth of Jeremy Beadle in the same style?
That's Pam Ayres.
A midwife to a horror sore, the birth of the terrible bearded boar. His mother cried out in pain as doctors tried to push baby back again. But with a cry the baby exclaimed, "Sorry mother, you've been framed."
And throughout the hospital a terrible shout, "Watch out, it's Beadle's about."
Okay, it's your turn, Tim. Would you describe Prime Minister's question time in the style of the football results announcer?
And here is today's Prime Minister's question time. Can Livingstone resign? John Major, why should I? Dennis Skinner, because you're useless. John Major, oh am I? Neil Kinnock, I think you're useless too. John Major, but not as useless as you. The Tory backbenches, hear, hear. The Speaker, order, order. The slagging match between the Liberal Democrats and the Ulster Unionists, postponed. Now back to Humphrey Lyttelton at the teleprinter.
Right, now Willie, here's one for you. Will you please describe the beheading of Charles I in the style of an agony aunt?
Dear Charles I. It is, of course, so easy to be wise after the event. Though, of course, given the event, in your case, the reverse is probably true. When the head is severed from the body, wisdom tends to go straight out the window. How sensible of you, though, to take my advice and wear 3 shirts. It was foolish of you, however, to ignore my best suggestion, not to turn up. So you were pig ignorant before and during the event, and even more so afterwards. But then again, you have a descendant of the same name who talks to lupins. And he's constantly writing to me, "What a family, love, Auntie Will."
And while Sven busily tots up the score, we've got on to a very amusing game called Pick Up Song. Sven and I shall play some records on my gramophone, and we'd like you teams to sing along. After a short spell, the music will fade out, and if you're within a short crotchet of the original, I shall be awarding points. And what do points mean? Today's prize is a copy of Samantha's video. Yeah, quite a good prize this week. Right, Willie, will you join Edith Piaf singing Non, je ne regrette rien?
Non,
Rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien, commencé, ni le mal. Tout ça m'est bien égal. Non, rien de rien. Non, no, je ne regrette rien. C'est payé. What's this word? Balayer. Oublier. Je me fous de passer. Roll on 1992, we'll all be singing with women like that.
Tim, will you join the tokens, please, and sing The Lion Sleeps Tonight? And I'd like the rest of you, team, to join in on the Wimmerways. Okay? Here we go.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Absolutely no marks. No marks for that team at all. You probably realise you came in on a whim when you should have come in on a Barry, will you please put this down your trousers and join Tom Jones singing Delilah?
Very decent of Sven to give it up. Won't need it, Hump. He dreams.
And went out of my mind. My, what Delilah.
James is standing out. It's horrid.
Why?
You are dear. Nurse.
Right, Paul, now, will you enlighten us as to the real lyrics of The Israelites by Desmond Dekker in the 80s?
In the morning, slaving for bread, sir, so that every baby mouth can be fed. The Israelites, wife and me kids, they pack up and leave me. Darling, she said I was yours to receive. Shut them, I tear up trousers or go. I don't want to end up like Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm going to put it to the audience. Who do you think won that? Couldn't agree less. Now we come to a game called Paranoia. Both our teams are suffering from insane mental delusions, so conveniently we've devised a game around them. The important thing to remember is that the nature of these insane delusions is known only to the opposing team, us, the audience. The insane team should ask questions of the other to try and identify their symptom. Tim and Willie, you're going to go first. Your paranoia is going up on our drive-in-sized laser scoreboard. And here for listeners is the mystery voice.
They think they're the iceberg that sank the Titanic. They think they're the iceberg that sank the Titanic.
Okay, Willie and Tim, away you go. Start questioning.
Have we been suffering from this for long?
Wasn't a long time at the time. Well, no, it was probably quite
prob-
old.
probably a long time.
Long-standing.
Well, probably a while.
Have we
Yeah.
suffered it together?
Yes, you're both this.
Yes.
We're both too old to do this program.
Yes,
True.
Is it anything to do with Sven and Samantha?
No.
Just, I've seen some of the early rushes.
So did Moses.
This is something that happened a time ago. We thought,
Yes.
The Old Testament.
No.
Not as old as that.
No.
we thought,
This century.
Yeah. Early in this century.
Something
we
Victorian.
thought we were Queen Victoria.
No.
No, it's later than her. Slightly later.
Margaret Thatcher.
There is a strange resemblance.
In temperament.
Well, did this happen before the First World War?
Yes.
Edward the Confessor.
Well before the First World War.
We think we're Lily Langtry.
I will not point the
Do
finger.
we think
Will.
we think we're a male person?
No.
No, not
Think we're a female person?
No.
Think we're an animal?
No.
Vegetable and mineral?
A feeling that was abroad at the time. We're terrified of the Kaiser.
No. Nothing to do with the Kaiser.
You say this program will be over by Christmas.
You're more the...
We went down on the Titanic.
Oh, wait.
You're not around. I thought with Paul here, there'd be some reference there. We're that close, are we? We are the iceberg.
Yes.
The thing is, we are the iceberg.
Yes.
Yeah. As long as we understand that.
Yes.
Barry and Paul, your paranoia is going up on the display board now, and here once again is the mystery voice to tell you at home.
They think they're playing What's My Line? They think they're playing What's My Line?
Okay, start questioning.
Are we two people?
No.
No. We're one person.
Yes.
Are we contemporary?
Yes.
Yep. Real or fictional?
You'll have to rephrase that.
Politician?
No.
Has this got anything to do with Jeffrey Archer?
Vegetable.
Vegetable.
I think you've got the wrong one.
Oh, sorry.
No, I can't allow that.
You can't allow what?
That's 5.
Oh. So we're one person. I'm trying to read.
One person, male, not a politician.
Not a politician.
No.
Real or fictional? There was some doubt about it.
No, real.
Oh, real. Okay.
7.
Show business?
No.
No.
8. You may have forgotten your mime.
It's just the way he sits.
Yeah.
Is it, was it an ironic no when I asked show business?
That's 9.
One more.
That's a German no as opposed to an ironic no. Where are we? Sport?
No, that's it.
No,
Sorry,
no.
Shut up. Humphrey's the chairman. For heaven's sake. Some
Not in this
respect.
particular case. Would you like to tell them who you are?
Give us a clue. We gave you clues when you did yours.
Came in.
They've been giving
You
you
did a
clues
mime.
for
You
the
wrote
last...
your name on the wall.
Well, it's what's my line. We think we're a contestant on what's my line.
Absolutely. You're playing it.
Rambling on bitterly about no clues.
In retrospect, now, with the hindsight saga, yes, I
At
see.
moments like this, I get a glimpse of what eternity must be like. Now we're going to play a musical game. We're going to play a musical game which I know our teams enjoy playing at home. It's called Singing Relay, and involves both our teams singing a song each, but taking alternate words between them. It calls for quick wits and a large double brandy, which is why our teams enjoy playing it at home. Okay. Barry and Paul, will you sing Get Out and Get Under? Cue Colin.
He had to get under, get out and get under to fix his little machine. He was dying to cuddle his queen, but every minute when he'd begin it, he'd have to get under, get out and get under. Then he'd get back at the wheel. A dozen times they'd start to hug and kiss, and then the darn engine it would miss, and then he'd have to get under, get out and get under and fix his automobile.
I've heard better interpretations, but you get a point.
Really cuddle his queen, I don't think.
He did. 1913 when it was written, he cuddled his queen.
Oh well.
We won't go into that.
We should know that. We're the iceberg.
Tim and Willie, will you sing Money Makes the World Go Round?
Oh, we mow it. Oh, sorry.
Money makes the world go around, world go around, world go around. Money makes the world go around, clinking, clanking sound. Oh, money, 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 get a little. Money, 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 money. Yen, one more up, found that clinking, clanking, clanking sound is all that makes the world go round. It makes the world go round.
Too slick, I think. Well, all good things must come to an end, and so by some unlikely coincidence must this program. But before I take Sven out to be de-oiled, we'll finish with a round of limericks, team. I shall furnish you with a fertile first line, which I'd like you to continue taking one line each. Since food's been in the news so much this week, our subject today is cooking. Tim, your line is, a sandwich prepared by Prue Leith
got stuck in the teeth of Ted Heath.
If the overstuffed pig
should drop off the twig,
then the lettuce will make a nice wreath.
Barry, here's one for you. The technique of the two brothers Roux.
The technique of the two brothers Roux is throw everything in the stew.
They call it potluck.
And you're instantly struck
by memories of Regent's Park Zoo.
Here's one for you, Willie. Dining alone with Keith Floyd.
Dining alone with Keith Floyd is something we all should avoid.
Everything's fine
till he gets to the wine.
And then he's a right hemorrhoid.
And finally, Paul, your line is, pass the wok then, said Hudson to Halls.
Pass the wok then, said Hudson to Halls. I'm sorry, I'm afraid nature calls.
Stop that, you fat Kiwi.
It's only a wee-wee.
It might even improve the prawn ball.
And on that elevated note, that's all we have time for. Join us again next time. From all of us, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Paul Merton, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sells setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to Panelgate. At the piano is Colin Sells, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome again to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the show which does for entertaining panel games what being hit repeatedly on the head with a large croquet mallet does for small frogs. Or so I'm told. And the teams are on my right, Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke-Taylor. On my left, Paul Merton and Barry Cryer. And since for yet another week, the lovely Samantha, who's kept our scores for longer than any of us can remember, is still stranded in the Caribbean, we welcome back our Scandinavian tree trunk in trunks, Sven. Sven, as you may have gathered, is a former member of a group of young men who devote their lives to providing innocent pleasure to women by means of a touring theatrical entertainment. They call themselves the Chippendales. The show, as I understand it, is a heady blend of hypnotic pelvic gyration and 18th century antique furniture. It's emerged, however, that a vicious outing campaign of former members has begun, with some surprising names on the list. Among them are Ernest Bevin, Sir Patrick Moore, Chesney Hawkes, Tony Gubber, the sports commentator,
and well-known misprint,
and Frank Boff. And we can exclusively reveal the top Radio 4 announcer, Peter Donaldson, because himself once a member, as this disturbing archive recording will verify.
Hello, girls. Get a look at this.
Right now, we go on to the first game. If you're even half famous these days, there's a lucrative market in autobiographies, and to this end, I gather, personalities such as Paul Gascoigne are taking special writing lessons. In our first game, which is called Biographies, I'd like you teams to suggest some suitable titles for the biographies of famous or half-famous people. Willie, will you start?
The life and times of the proprietor of the Sun is called Screaming Blue Murdoch. It's probably more entertaining than that, actually.
Derek Jameson's Cockney Git.
It's there if you look for it.
Tim.
I'd like to bring the trio of Tory books. First, Geoffrey Archer's autobiography entitled Me, Me, Me. Margaret Thatcher's We, We, We. And finally, John Major's
Barry.
Margaret Thatcher has also brought out a book, How to Be a Public Speaker, subtitled The Timing of the Shrew. And son Mark, his autobiography is Up Your Nose Without a Sherpa.
Willie.
They're writing about Christopher Timothy's time acting a vet, and it's called Farewell to Arm.
I'd like to plug the second volume of your autobiography, Humph, Blowing My Own Trumpet Again. Anne Robertson, a real winker.
Elton John, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me.
True to form, Paul.
That was one of his records.
Neil Kinnock's autobiography, My Story, History, Chronicle, Legend, Narrative, Saga, Curriculum Vitae.
Lady Rain Spencer, Home Decorating for Fun and Profit.
Richard Branson, I upped my income, up yours.
Alan Bennett's. There was an unauthorised and ghosted one, which was called Oh, I Say. And he's brought out the authorised one, which is Well, I Never Did.
Kenneth Baker, All Things Trite and Dutiful.
Any more? No. Right. Our next game's called Grand Opera. I shall give the team some unpromising pieces of prose and ask them to turn them into grand operatic duets with the aid of the mass strings of Colin Sell's piano. If he's awake this time. Incidentally, you may have read that Barry Cryer's worth a visit in the Barber of Seville. Well, this is a misprint. It should have said that Barry Cryer paid a visit to a barber's in Mill Hill. And he could do without the attention. Nice haircut, by the way, Barry. Tim and Willie, will you sing from Act 2, Scene 1 of The Caretaker by Harold Pinter?
Well, nothing. Pause.
What's your name? I don't know you, I don't know who you are. Hey? Jenkins. Jenkins, yes. Jenkins. Pause. You sleep here last night? Yes. Sleep well? Yes. I'm awfully glad. It's awfully nice to meet you. Pause. What did you say your name was? Jenkins. I beg your pardon? Jenkins. Pause. Jenkins.
Right, Paul and Barry, will you sing the words of the theme tune of Neighbours?
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours.
Just a friendly wave each morning helps to make a better day.
Neighbours need to get to know each other.
Next door is only a footstep away.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours.
With a little understanding, you can find the perfect blend.
Neighbours should be there for one another.
That's when good neighbours become good friends. That's when good neighbours become good friends. Ha 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 ha!
Okay, well now we have a game called Closed Quotes. I shall give each team member the first half of a well-known proverb and ask him to complete it. Points will be deducted for correct answers. Tim, will you complete this one? In for a penny.
In for a penny, and don't forget to wash your hands afterwards.
Barry, will you finish this one, please? People who live in glass houses
shouldn't.
Okay, Willie. Once bitten, twice?
Once bitten, twice licked. That's enough foreplay.
Sounds like a Merton to me, that one.
Oh, dear. Paul. The way to a man's heart is through his...
A chest cavity with a chainsaw.
Okay, another one for you, Tim. Better late than...
Better late than Belgian.
Pardon. Barry, no. It's an ill wind.
Sorry?
It's an ill wind that blows.
But the silent one's always the worst.
Right, Willie, see no evil, hear no evil.
See no evil, hear no evil, your television's exploded.
Couple here for anyone to answer. He who laughs last?
It's Stuart Hall.
And here's another one, finally. What goes up must...
What goes up must be your decision, Myrtle.
Now we have a very humorous game which is neatly explained by its title, Cheddar Gorge. The rules are that team members should each say one word at a time to make a sentence, thus composing an enchanting and easy-to-follow tale from the sum total of their collective imagination. Unfortunately, teams have tended to disregard these rules in the past, so we'll hope for the best. What I'm going to do is, if I deem that a sentence has been concluded, I shall blow on this extremely up-to-date buzzer. Okay, Paul, I'd like you to start, please.
George.
That's a sentence, isn't it?
George?
George, yeah.
I knew a sentence called George.
Yeah. I know, but it starts George, full stop.
Yeah.
Suspended sentence.
Okay, stop. I'll give you another chance.
I understand how the game works now.
Yeah.
Henry...
Was
in
One
of
the
rooms
that
led
to
the
other
side
of
the
mountain. Yeah, it sounds like a full stop.
that
It's
was
just like a very deep voice.
There was a final cadence there, I think.
No, that's
Willie loses the points. Then
I find it very difficult. Very difficult to start sentences, but I have this very low cadence.
you can start another one then.
Oh.
You've lost the point. There's no
George.
possible hope of getting it back, but start another one.
George
was in
the
bathroom
when
he saw
a
large, huge,
oleaginous
butt.
cute,
and fetching
yet somehow in
a
sort of
strange way,
not unusual in
another
bathroom
somewhere over
the
I've completely lost track of what we're talking about. Did you, George?
bathroom over the rainbow.
That's no handicap in this
Never
game.
above over the rowboat, which is
Just
enough
to keep one's
chickens
yet almost
butt.
not
entirely truthfully
And
finally
George.
Now to our version of the hilarious TV programme Call My Bluff, in which panellists give definitions of unusual words. As someone who takes a healthy interest in our language, I sometimes notice words which people often use without their meanings ever being really explained. Teams, I shall give you a word to define, and I shall be awarding points to whichever definition I decide is nearest the truth. And here's the word coming up now. Hedgehog. And I'd like you to start, Barry.
Hedgehog. It's a Tibetan penance. Tibetan monks in Lhasa, that's Lhasa with an H, not Lhasa with no H, because Lhasa with an H spells laser. These monks, who are known as lamas, because they have a large bump on their head, like the hump of the other lama. That's lama with two L's, not lama with one L, because lama with one L is a monk. They're working monks, and where they live, the lamasery, sort of monastery of labour, is at the top of a hill, and every month they allow the stubble on their shaven heads to grow a bit, to cushion the impact, because they go up at that hill at a steady pace on their heads. This race is started by two lamas in the monastery ringing the bell, sort of lama lama ding dong. And they go bouncing up on their heads, hence the bump. So it is a stubble run up a hill, a hare jog. Tibetan penance, or small animal with spiky quills. No, it's a Tibetan penance.
Right, that's your definition. Willie, what's yours?
Well, those masochists among you who holidayed by going on a walking tour of Sweden will know that, in fact, hedgehog, I mean, you've heard people say it, you've met them in those little bars, and they will say to you, because this is all it is, they'll say, I am hedgehogging across Sweden. Or you stop in your car and get in there, I am a hedgehogger, could you take me to Oslo, please? Or whatever the capital of Sweden is. It is actually a Swedish hitchhiker.
Sven is shaking his head from... What do you think it's?
He's shaking something.
Right,
it's like a taffeta tea set. Or even
I'll
staffeta.
tell you, teams, from now on, you've got to keep your own scores. Sven has left in a huff.
Why doesn't he get a British car?
Well, it's actually pronounced hedgehog, and it's you would be familiar with this word if you were a native of the Amazon basin, because the hedgehog is the eldest member of the tribe who has the full geography of the area inside his head. So hence sort of geography head abbreviated and backwards is head geog. So it means like the wisest member of the tribe.
Right, Tim?
Well, Barry very cleverly tried to confuse us by taking the real definition and taking it to another part of the world, because he knows the modern Yorkshire word minted by Yorkshire women to describe the exclamations of disbelief made by their menfolk to the suggestions of sensible diet and exercise. Hedgehog is just one of these, but it's often used as a generic word to cover all. And hedgehog, for example, could be the reaction to cutting down on drink. Only 6 pints a day, or healthier eating. No gravy with chip and sugar butties. Or the original word to cover all in the reaction to the suggestion that fitness might be improved with a run in the early morning, thus, a jog.
Right, now I have to try and guess which one is the correct one. Barry's is obviously a bluff, because he didn't know what he was talking about. Llamas don't have bumps or humps. Not on their backs, anyway. Swedish hitchhiker offended Sven, and I don't, because I have to sit next to him all the time, so I disregard that one. York's explanation. The problem with Tim's was that he gabbled it, and I didn't really get an idea of what he was saying. So I'm going to go for the Amazonian head hedgehog. Paul. True or bluff?
Oh.
Well, I don't know. Amazing. Now we're going to play the game called... Mornington Crescent. We've had some complaints that the rules have been getting too complicated. So, to prevent confusion, we shall play teams by the original and modern rules this time.
It's a contradiction in terms, isn't it?
Why?
Original, modern, how can you...
I said to the producer, before the show started, and I was looking at this card here, and I said, that Tim's going to quibble about that.
He's a new producer.
It's the original modern rules. There are original ancient rules, and there are original modern rules. Both of them were at one time original before they became elaborated.
Well, perhaps you'd explain what they are, then.
I don't have to explain it this time. We've been playing this game for 15 years, for goodness sake. Who's going to start? Tim, you better start.
I suppose I can, with the original modern rules, start with the Albany.
Euston Road.
Lexington Street.
St. Martin's Lane.
Oh, God, Tim, have you forgotten? You've been away so long.
You don't see what he's been, what he's doing.
He's doing very well, I'll tell you that.
I know he is.
A clue, he's pathetic.
Westbourne Grove.
Pal the Mal. Mm.
Pal the Mal?
I changed in time. I was only halfway in. Pal the Mal.
Yes, exactly. Pal the Mal, Mott the Hoople, we know them all. Phil the Greek, we know the lot. Spot the ball. No offence, then.
So it's the Mal, is it, Barry, if we can...
Yes, I settled on the Mal, as I often do.
Millbank.
Great Queen Street.
Totteridge Lane.
Little Portland Street. Little.
Why is he doing it all backwards? Very peculiar. Little Portland Street. Little. What?
I was stressing the little. Story of my life, really.
You would do that, would you, Tim?
I would, yeah.
Doesn't get him mad.
Always worked for Junction.
Yeah. Oh, Compton Street. If it worked for Junction, it wouldn't work for anybody else. That's what my theory is.
What did you say?
About 3:15.
Have you actually made your move?
I did.
Willie
Old
Rushton?
Compton Street, and he's bemused and flummoxed. Quite rightly.
Paul, it's up to you.
Fulham Palace Road.
Marylebone Station.
Seven Sisters Road.
Oh. Oh, hoist with his own petard. It's ours in 3, pal-mal.
Oh, yes. He probably can't do anything, can he?
No.
Charlotte Street. Mornington Crescent.
And John.
I could see that coming, right back as far as the Mall. I could see that coming.
The Mall?
That's the beauty of this game.
You think guys
Follow
are
all the
dolls?
moves
You
in
must remember.
advance. You really can follow it all.
Is he wearing the hearing aid this evening or not?
The next round is
Are
called...
you staying here tonight, Humphrey, going back to the home? Which are they doing?
That trombone that keeps going off in his ear, no wonder.
The next round is called Bad-Tempered Clavier, which has been cunningly devised around Colin Sell's unique way of playing the piano. Teams should attempt to sing a song of my choice, despite the very best efforts of Colin to accompany them on the piano. Despite the very best efforts of Colin to accompany them on the piano.
Lost his glasses as well.
If he loses his teeth, we're really sunburned.
They're in the glass.
Sven's drunk them.
Sven's smiling at us with Hump's teeth. Oh, don't put them in there, Sven, for God's sake. Produces a most unfortunate effect.
Sven, is that the scorecard? Right, Paul and Barry, will you try and sing Love, This Is My Song?
Love, this is my song. Here is a song, a serenade to you. The world cannot be wrong if in this world there's you. I care not what the world may say. Without your love there is no day. Love, this is my song. Here is a song to serenade to you.
Okay, Tim and Willie, your song is Smile.
Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just
Colin, I don't know if anybody's told you, but you're supposed to mess up the accompaniment. They're trying to confuse them. Well,
Years of practice. Open the lid, open the lid.
before there are any more interruptions from the piano player, we've almost come to the end of the programme, and I have to admit it almost makes me shed a tear. I probably would if I wasn't so very glad to be going home. So, as Sven hangs up his trunks for the last time.
Well hung, Sven.
We'll have a round of limericks. Teams, I shall provide a first line from which I'd like you to continue taking one line each. Paul, will you start with, if you meet the Archbishop of York?
If you meet the Archbishop of York, for God's sake, don't offer him pork.
Well, it is sort of truish.
He's just a bit Jewish.
Rabbi Blue told me he's one to talk.
Tim, this next one doesn't scan, in fact. But it doesn't matter. For you, it doesn't matter.
These are the modern ancient rules.
Your line is, an old bishop late of Bath and Wells.
An old bishop late of Bath and Wells.
Well done, Tim. That's
used to break up his room in hotels.
Then he'd rip off his gaiters.
Abuse several waiters.
Well, he was never one for the girls.
OK, Barry, here's a line for you. A radical curate from Brent.
A radical curate from Brent.
Steady spin.
Gave up entirely for Lent.
Simply lay in the aisle.
With a faraway smile.
And dreamt of the Duchess of Kent.
Right, Willie, here's your line. In a laundrette, I bumped into the Pope.
In a laundrette, I bumped into the Pope. He said, I've given up hope.
He simply lay in the aisle.
With a faraway smile.
While we hit him with soap on a rope.
Well, that's all we have time for, so join us again next time. From all of us here, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Paul Merton, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sells setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You know, only the other day I was approached by a top television producer who asked me why we on this programme had so steadfastly spurned the garish, get-rich-quick world of television in favour of, as he saw it, the antiquated and obviously limited medium of the wireless. Now, to this man, I have a clear message. I mislaid your telephone number on the bus. Please get in touch. On my left, Graeme Garden and Barry Cryer. On my right, Paul Merton and Willie Rushton. Listeners to the last programme may remember that our regular scorer Samantha has been accidentally signed by Brian Clough, who was said to be looking for some new talent up front. In her absence, please welcome back our very own Scandinavian tree trunk in trunks, the enchanting Sven. We'll start off, teams, with a round entitled Celebrity Misquotes. In this round, I'd like you please to come up with some remarks that famous people, alive or dead, would never have said. Graeme, would you start, please?
Madonna. Hang on a minute, I'm just getting dressed.
Paul.
Cliff Richard. What do you mean you're pregnant?
You'd never have heard Long John Silver saying, I'll take the pear.
Willie.
This could be attributed to any member of the present cabinet. Now, this is a resignation issue.
You'd never hear Melvin Bragg say, tunes.
Van Gogh, I want a Walkman for Christmas.
Oliver Reed, I'll just have the half, I think.
The Duke of Wellington at Waterloo stuffed this for a game of soldiers.
Ken Russell, sorry, love, that's a bit over the top. Eve to Adam, is there someone else? Ian Paisley, can you hear me at the back?
Any more?
Moses. Oh, they're free. I'll take 10.
I think it could do with a rewrite. Jeffrey Archer.
OK, well, let's go on. Oh, good. It's time now for an exhilarating round entitled Pick Up Song. I've specially handpicked a number of discs from my personal gramophone library, which DJ Sven has kindly agreed to play on his sleek, matte black, high-fidelity sound system. However, at a completely random point, the sound will disappear. If on its return, teams, you're still within a couple of crotchets of the original, I shall be awarding points, and points mean prizes. What do points mean? Prizes! This week's prize is the very latest in our single-celled Pets for Keen-Eyed Kids collection. It's this playful little amoeba, complete with colourless protoplasm and contractile vacuole. Nucleus is not included. OK, Graeme, now, will you accompany ABBA with their Eurovision Song Contest winner, Waterloo?
Ah, one for Sven here.
And did surrender. Oh, yeah. And I have met my destiny in quite a similar way. History book on the shelf. It's always repeating itself. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, I promise to love you forevermore. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing that my fate is to be with you. Wah, 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 Waterloo.
Had a tune, I didn't realise.
Not bad for a start. Willie, your turn. How will you join Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke singing Super...
Yes, a spoonful of sugar.
That word there. Yes.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you think hard enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Diddle-diddle. Oh, hang on. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. Diddle-I. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-I. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad, my heart came in all a tweak and told me I was bad. But then one day I learned a word that saved me aching nose. The biggest one you've ever heard. This is how it goes. Oh! Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh. They're very slow, these people.
The results are still coming in.
Paul, I'd like you please to accompany Gloria Gaynor with I Will Survive.
First I was afraid, I was petrified, thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock, I should have made you leave your key. If I'd known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Oh, I don't go! Walk out the door! Just turn around now, cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Do you think I'd crumble? Do you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I.
Oh, thank God this isn't television.
I wouldn't be doing it if it was television.
Barry, will you please accompany yourself singing The Purple People Eater? Which, incidentally, I understand was #1 in Finland.
It was indeed. They gave away a car with each record.
Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. It had one long horn and one big eye. I commenced to shake it and I said, hoo-wee. It looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. One-eyed, well, he came down to earth and he lit in a tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him so rough. It was the one so long ago.
Well, I don't know who won that one, nor the Sven, so... Our next round is called Tag Wrestling, and each team is given the tagline to a story. I'll start one team telling a story to fit their punchline, and when I do this, a member of the opposing team should take up the story and make it fit their punchline, and so on and so on. Barry and Graeme, your punchline is, and against all the odds, Macbeth was finally slain by a man not born of woman. Okay, have you got that?
Yeah.
William Paul, meanwhile, your punchline is, it was you all along, exclaimed Shaggy and Scooby to Mr. Jenkins, the old caretaker.
No, if it hadn't been for you flipping kids, that's what he always say. Scooby-Doo.
Okay, now, Graeme.
It was you all along. Who?
Mr. Jenkins.
Mr. Jenkins? Oh, why?
The old comma, the old caretaker, full stop.
The old... I haven't got any of that, yes. The old caretaker.
Right.
Are you taking us down at home?
What is it? What is it? It was...
Cried Shaggy and Scrooby. Scrooby.
Scooby.
Is there a time limit on them writing it down?
Graeme, will you start...
Will you start
It was you all along, Mr. Jenkins,
what?
the old caretaker, cried Shaggy. I just won the game.
Okay, let's play another with the same tagline. Graeme, will you start telling the story now?
Oh, I've forgotten the rules now. Right, it was a dark and stormy night on that blasted heath. 3 witches danced around a cauldron. Out of the darkness came Macbeth, Thane of Cawdor, fresh from the slaughter of the caretakers.
Wait a minute, I've got a challenge here. This game, in fact, doesn't involve challenges, but...
I wasn't sure whether this game involved challenges or not, so I challenged to see if it did.
If you don't mind my saying so.
Okay, I'll accept that. Carry on.
As he'd just come back from the old abandoned fairground that hadn't been used for the past 35 years, which was also on top of the old silver mine, Shaggy turned to Scooby and looked at him with eyes of love. They were a couple made for each other.
But elsewhere in the castle, the Thane, Macbeth, was speaking to his lady wife and saying, I've just looked out of the window and that forest is moving.
You're in the Thane, said Lady Macbeth. Meanwhile, 2 men from Scotland Yard, hello, were interviewing Mr. Jenkins.
It's 3 men.
No, the second guy's got a double-barreled name.
Mr. Jenkins, the porter, who was busy doing knock-knock jokes. Knock-knock, who's there? Thane. Thane who? Thane is a brush.
That wood may not be moving towards the castle, said Macbeth, but that old caretaker's hut is. Quickly, men, fall upon it and kill whoever is within.
But they were too late. The caretaker had made his getaway,
on the roller coaster machine, and as he rode up and down and in and out on that mechanical track, he thought to himself, I wonder if I should go and confess to that dog and that man down there.
But then he thought, I'm enjoying this ride so much, I'll have another one. So let's leave him there and go back to the castle. Quite a while before...
Oh, who'd have thought the old man had so much blood in him, said the police surgeon. Looking down the body of King Duncan, who used to be on Blue Peter. Was that Duncan King? I can't remember.
The police inspector, making polite conversation, said, by the way, do you know I'm not born to woman? I didn't know that. And she said, be careful with that heavy mace. That's my husband behind you. You'll have his eye out.
Don't finish case books.
And the policeman said...
Suddenly, Mr. Jenkins burst into the room. He confronted the two of them and confessed everything.
Macbeth, meanwhile, by the flickering light of a torch, saw words written in blood upon the wall.
It said, it was you all along, Mr. Jenkins, the old caretaker.
That was fun. Now then, it's time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. During this series, we've already received a number of inquiries from listeners complaining that they're unable to follow the rules of the game. Apparently, they didn't play it as children like the rest of us. So, for the sole benefit of these people, and at the risk of alienating the many listeners likely to feel patronized by such an exercise, I shall ask the teams to play a round during which they'll explain each move they make as they make it. So, if you've got a pen and paper handy, this is your chance to make notes. Willie, will you start us off, please?
Well, I learnt this game on Grandfather's knee, and he had a little poem, which was not nice. He said, you're never far from Mornington Crescent if you head out west from Mount Pleasant. So that's what I shall do, and start.
I think he's won, hasn't he? Didn't he say Mornington
I won the last game. It works every time.
Let's do another one.
Yes.
Willie, carry on.
Rosebery Avenue, for obvious reasons.
Where Avenue?
Rosebery.
Rosebery Avenue. Okay. And so, if we double that on the diagonal, and it's not bank holiday rules, is it? So there's a choice there of Rickmansworth or... What? No, Rickmansworth. Yeah.
Rickmansworth?
Yeah.
No wars in Rickmansworth.
Well, bearing in mind early...
She's probably dead now.
Hasn't stopped her working.
Carry on, Paul.
Well, bearing in mind early closing, it would have to be Melrose Mews.
Seems very fair to me.
Mews is always a blocking one, isn't it? Mews.
Yeah.
If you go back to... No, if you go back to...
It's only a block, Barry.
Yes, I know what I'm explaining, what I'm doing. That's what I was asked to do.
Make a bit of a meal out of it. I mean, everybody
I'm only
gets
doing
blocked.
what we were asked to do. I'm trying to help the listeners. I mean, if you're going to get tetchy...
Never do anything for
Order.
us. What?
Order. What will people listening at home make of this?
Nice jumper or something like that?
Carry on, Barry.
All right, Rosebery Avenue, 2 back, Shaftesbury Avenue. Because I'm doing a parallel without repeating it.
I hate defensive players, though. I always mean it's more on the attack.
Yeah.
An attack is when you go east, east, east.
Yeah.
That's the thing. East.
Yeah.
So, Whitechapel Road.
Ooh, lovely.
Charge at Teddy Roosevelt at San Juan Hill.
Yeah.
Aldwych. What, after San Juan Hill?
John.
Can you explain that, Graeme?
No, I'm an instinctive player, Humphrey.
Okay, fair enough. Paul, carry on.
Well, no, I'm going to double back and go up on the pavement here because I think Winslow Court.
Quite right. Single yellows.
Yeah.
Winslow Court. There again. This is double blocking. We've had Mews and Court. So I'm allowed one more avenue. So I will do...
Try a bit of instinct.
Northumberland Avenue.
Morning, Chris.
Spirit message.
And you reach that how,
He was
Willie?
doomed from the start.
Yeah, of all the avenues to pick.
If we could have that whole game slow motion replay. You'll see them walking into an ambush right from the very start. It was very funny, that.
Right, sir, I don't want any more letters or inquiries about that. Our next round, this is called PC Titles. It takes account of the current emphasis on political correctness, which has ensured we think twice before describing someone as bald, fat, short, or stupid. With this in mind, teams, I'd like you please to suggest some examples of well-known book, film, play, or television program titles that you feel might benefit from suitable alterations along these lines. Paul, let's start with you.
The Good, the Bad, and the Facially Challenged.
You have to have a care even with authors' names now, never mind books. It would have to be the Barchester Chronicles by Anthony Free Market Operator.
Willie.
The dorsally exaggerated, vertically and horizontally challenged person of, but not necessarily mutually exclusive to, yet possibly in all likelihood pertaining to, Notre Dame. Or St. Vardens.
Graeme.
The differently clean dozen.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Cohabitee, I've size-wise altered our mutual offspring.
The old nursery rhyme, girls and boys declare your sexual orientation to play.
Poor cow. It's Margaret Thatcher.
Any more? Okay, well, we've got to go on.
Same gender-oriented The Magic Dragon.
We'll go on to a round now, which is called Just a Minute, based, of course, on the anarchic Radio 4 programme Today in Parliament. One team member should attempt to sing a song without repetition, deviation, hesitation, or repetition. A member of the opposing team may buzz to challenge, and if I uphold the challenger takes over. Lest it all appear too easy, teams, you're not permitted to repeat any words included in the title of the song. And I'll tell you now that you'll have to sing at the same time as Colin Sell is playing the piano. Challenge there from Graeme.
I was just challenging to remind Paul that we can challenge in this round, right?
I'm sure he's very grateful. Paul?
I just acknowledge that.
Okay.
I was just rather enjoying the new noise.
I'm not going to be left out.
Oh, dear.
I'm sorry, that wasn't the buzzer that time. I'm a little nervous.
Don't you love being in control? Right, the song is What Shall We Do with the Drunken Sailor? Paul, will you start, please?
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Hooray! And what is it now?
Challenge there from Barry, Graham, Willie and 10 members of the audience.
I didn't challenge. I thought it was the after-show party, actually.
Yeah, there was a bit of repetition in there.
If you look for it.
Challenge from Graham.
Deviation, by the sound of it.
Okay, Graham, you can take up the song.
Where are we going from, Col?
Hooray, and up she rises.
Thank you.
Hooray, and up she rises, yippee, and away she goes upwards. Huzzah! And lofting skywards, her track she makes early in the morning. Put him in a leaky boat and make him bail her. That's a new one on me. Shove him in...
Norman Baylor, the well-known author with the head cold.
Shove him in a sieve-like vessel and force him to pour the water out with a bucket. Encase him in a colander-like... a boat, really. Then force him to empty the water with another not-quite-so-bucket-shaped object. Shortly before
Challenge
lunch.
from Paul.
Oh, was there slight hesitation there?
So I'll penalise Graham for hesitating and you for hesitating in pressing the buzzer. It goes on to Barry now.
Whoopee, in the air the vessel elevates. Olé, the opposite of down. The boat ascends at Sparrow's Fart.
Challenge from Willie.
A rude word. We've never had a rude word.
Nothing the rules about rude
Sparrow
words.
is perfectly acceptable. You're thinking of tit.
Most of the time, yes. You have to forgive an old man.
Right, Willie, you can take the song up.
Whoopee!
Challenge from Graham.
Another rude word from Humph.
What was that?
Willie.
Carry on, Rushton.
I should tell you what Graham means in our house. Usually when Anne Diamond's on.
What?
Early in the morning. Her career is ended before I got up.
I think I'm going to give that one to Willie there. Well, it's almost time we went home, but not quite. There's just time for a round of limericks. I shall furnish you teams with some fecund first lines, and I'd like you to complete them. First one coming up now for you, Willie Rushton. A romantic named Percy Bysshe Shelley.
A romantic named Percy Bysshe Shelley said this of Liza Minnelli.
While one of her breasts
Is admired by my guests.
the other one looks like George Melly. Oh, dear.
Barry, here's a first line for you. I'm depressed, said the laureate Ted Hughes.
40 years on the throne. Where's the muse?
Then, inspired, he wrote,
Of a three-legged stoat.
Disemboweling dead kangaroos.
Can't miss the Ted Hughes joke.
You'll notice that Barry played the blocker there. Paul, an exciting young poet named Keats.
An exciting young poet named Keats was renowned for his daredevil feats.
He'd dance and he'd sing.
then belch God Save the King.
He was very well paid for repeats.
Finally, Graham, a first line for you. At a seance with W.B. Yeats.
He had asked along several blind dates.
The table was rising.
It's hardly surprising.
He cracked open a packet of mates.
Well, that's definitely it for now. Until next week. Until next week, when we'll be in Chichester. So from all of us, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Willie Rushton and Paul Merton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by John Naismith.